Today's date is, let me double check, it's 17th. Oh, April 17th, 2026. Basically 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, main reason why, as soon as I made that video about the time travel thing of our government having it, and me noticing it, and they also, without directly knowing it, but directly indicating, hey, I need to know law and stay within all my life. But, hey, I'm going to refer to it again. At 4 years old, the FBI were at my door purposely only when my mom was gone and the babysitter was there. On Water Street across from the Betchers. Back in like 86. Which indicated to me, hey, that was shortly after John Betcher trying to tell me, hey, this is our freedoms and rights and da-da-da, and this is how our war system works, and this is how theirs with the missile thingies. But yeah. So, and then shortly after that, me going, hey, that's very similar to what you're calling them as commies, of ours being exactly set up, but yet you're saying we have the right to bear arms. So that means we're in communism. No, we're a democracy. But anyway, so he was brainwashed right there. Then, so that means they already had to be focused on me before I'm even born to have a mayor that is a service retired member by then, put it in the position of mayor of Chippewa Falls, to indicate it right up to the federal level, upon which the FBI right there. Over a 4-year-old? Seeing the truth for what it is? That's time travel accessibility of locating an individual. Because did they do that anywhere else? Before I'm even born, or up to this point of 2026? Me born September 3rd, 1982? Nope. Alright. Then I'll refer back to Washington and all them. Now they knew there's something in the future that helped influence their wins. Man for man, both sides, equal. Cannon for cannon, each side, equal. Horsemen for horsemen, equal. They're just rebels. They are trained elite Britain soldiers 350 years ago. But yet, every battle, even including Gettysburg, Washington and all of them are whooping their butts with just rebels. Baloney! That'd be time travel influential from the modern communistic government we have that doesn't support our freedoms and rights because they don't like people being smart. That's the only thing our freedoms and rights do is make an individual smart enough to understand how to be like an innovator, like a Tesla from his past, or even going all the way back to the original builder of the first Ford of vehicles. In other words, they're scared that they might get outsmarted and plus get caught up in their past crimes before they got into, like, let's say, the White House, House of Senate federally, stuff like that. Because they don't have this all-seeing eye, satellite, da-da-da, and da-da-da, and people are actually smart enough to catch on to what they're doing. In other words, they're throwing diversions to get lawful people locked up of junk the lawful people aren't doing, while the criminals run around free. Especially of our freedoms and rights, of the opposite of it, which is treason, which means traitor, a definition of treason. So this is the video I posted shortly thereafter my phone gets stolen. They hate it every time I put this on like YouTube or TikTok or Facebook back in the day. It's cute, government. You don't like being exposed of your unlawful, treasonous holding back because we have the right to bear arms. Because you're fearful of others. Well, don't piss them off and take our freedoms and rights. That's what's pissing them off. So you're causing your own end to be pursued out of fear that you shouldn't have even created in the first place by taking freedoms and rights and shoving them down our throats. That are guaranteed from the foundation of this nation that you help influence. But yet, hey, let's go back to Washington, for example. They would all meet up. All 50, 60, 70 of them that wrote those documents and have their signatures on it with the guarantee of our freedoms, right? But yet, when they went home, they wouldn't talk to anyone. Not even their wives when they got home. Wake up, they'd go straight back there. But people would try to talk to them as they're walking back or walking home. And they wouldn't talk to anyone. The only time they would talk until those documents were complete were within that building, making our freedoms and rights of this nation. Because they knew something was wrong there. They shouldn't have been winning that easily, that smoothly. Mano for mano, cannon for cannon, horseman for horseman. Now, once again, that would be like the whole entire republic of this nation trying to overthrow the Pentagon. It won't work. You could have 500 million. No, it won't work. Because at that point, we're only rebels. We're not trained. They're elite, modern soldiers. It wouldn't work. But yet, mano to mano, cannon for cannon, horseman for horseman. Try again. Cutie pies. Oh, but you did overeducate me. Thank you. Which caused me to overeducate myself outside of the public school. How do you think I found out about my royal blood of Wales and UK? That's within my veins. And the fact I got German in me too. Oh, what a mixture that is. Toodaloo.